my channel. So as you can see, you are in front of my YouTube channel, Iconic Doll Studios. Okay, so I made the first video here. Look at the screen. And it's called Behind the Scenes, How I Create and Edit for my Dolls of Dynasty series, right? So I'm going to make a series about that so you can see that I'm doing everything in a digital format. I am not using my physical dolls like I used to do years and years ago. So this is just another way of filming for your doll show, and you don't have to necessarily have the dolls, okay? So first thing we want to get into is I want to show you how I began to build up their world. So let's just say the first thing we want to start with is their homes or their houses or their apartments. Okay, so the first thing I might want to do, I can either go to ChatGPT, I can go to Grok. So I think I'm going to go to Grok. So let's go to Grok. And this is Grok AI. You see that symbol right there. So I already typed it in to get a head start. So the first thing I typed in is create a fancy billionaire mansion interior, right? So this is just the inside of the mansion, right? And Grok created these images for me, right? So I'm going to take one of them, like let's just say for instance, let's just say this one. I'm going to click on that. This is what it is. So what I could do, I can save this, right? I'll download it. Okay. And then the next thing that I will do is I will take it to Whisk, right? I'm going to go to Whisk. Let's clear all of this up because I'm always working. So let's clear this up. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it into the scenes, right? This is Whisk AI. You just type in Whisk AI and it will pop up, right? So you want to put your scenery into Whisk AI. So as you can see, I already have several scenes there. I don't need all of these here unless I'm going to use it, but this is for an example. So you're going to go to scene and you're going to click the plus sign. And whatever you just downloaded or wherever you saved it, you go and get it. So you're going to say upload image. And I just downloaded that. So I go back to my downloads. And here is the mansion. Okay, so I'm putting it into the scenery, right? Now another thing we need our dolls, because as you can see, my show is called Dolls of Dynasty. So I am using dolls. I do plan to use regular AI characters in the future, but for now we're going to work with Dolls of Dynasty dolls, right? So here's a scenery, right? So let's just say I want to use this mansion, right? And I want to put my dolls into this mansion. So what I would do is scroll up and see right now, these are the characters that you see. All of the characters are my subjects, whichever doll or character I want to use, right? So we got quite a few. So let's just say I want to use John and I want to use, where's the other character? And I want to use this character right here, which his name is Damian Whitmore. And so I checked off the two characters that I want in the scene, right? That I want to be into the billionaire mansion. So we got Whitmore, which is Damian Whitmore, and we have John. Make sure you highlight them. Check that yellow circle, right? And then you make sure you have your scenery that you want to use, right? Scroll down to the scenery that you want. This is the scenery that I want to put them in, which is the mansion. So it's already in that. It's checked. The yellow circle is checked. And what you're going to do, you can say in this prompt box, you can say, create these realistic hen dolls in this scene, right? Or scenery. And then what you're going to do, you're going to check this box, see which one you want. We want it to be I'm trying to see which one. Okay, I'm going to put it in 9 by 16 first. So we want it in 9 by 16 and now hit the arrow and let's generate. And let's see if they put those two dolls inside this mansion. So what I'm doing is a digital format way. And I know some people, they want you to do things the old school, but you got to remember times are evolving. Things are changing. So if times are evolving, things are changing. The way you do stuff, you may do things different later on down the line. So I did it the old fashioned way a long time ago. And I still love that, but this is a whole different format. So I really love that using AI. I use my real dolls, but I put them through the AI program. So as you can see, they put them inside the mansion. Let's look. You see the two dolls there? So they're standing inside that mansion. Now if I want, I'll use the same two dolls in this mansion, but I'm going to change the size because this is 9 by 16. So now let's put it in 16 by 9. So let's change the size, 16 by 9. And now let's click it. And let's see what we get. Okay. And it takes time to edit for these. You know, people say using AI is lazy. I don't think it's lazy. I think it's what you do with it. And now here we go. Now, what I'm noticing here, sometimes AI messes up. It made him taller than him. So he looks tiny. So you want to generate it again, right? Then let's just see what happens. But I prefer this one. This one looks fine over this one. So let's just see what it does. Okay, they made him look way too tall. Okay, I like this one. So let's just say I want to put this image back into Grok. So you're going to download this image. Okay, download it. And then I'm going to take it back to Grok AI. So I'm going to go to Grok. Okay, and we're just going to move this up. And now we want to make sure we want to turn that image into a video. So click on video. Click on this little plus sign right here. Click it. And you click on animate images. So click that. And then you go get your downloaded. See, I'm in downloads. You click on your downloaded image. So click it and then open it. This is an example. It may not be perfect yet because when I'm editing, I do go and fix it up. So the picture is there. And we want to turn it into a video, right? And you got to see which size you want it to be. Let's just leave it at 16.9 and see what happens. So let's turn that into a video. So you're just going to wait. Now we're doing this in real time. And the reason why it's important I do these videos because I need to show YouTube that I am the creator behind this and that there's a lot of effort that goes into making these type of videos. Although I'm using AI, but there's still a lot of effort. It takes a lot of time to do. Because they do think people slap AI together like within 2 to 3 minutes and you got videos. And they don't want that. They want to see some human value behind it. So with all the time that I'm spending putting all of this together, I didn't just slap it together. I'm strategically picking things. I am strategically dressing them a certain way, all with the help of AI. Okay, AI is the tool, but I'm the one who gives it the command. Okay, so if you give it the command and you tell the AI what to do and you're doing things correctly, it's going to give you what you want. So we're just waiting for this to generate. And yeah. So, like I said, it takes time, but I do enjoy this. I think it's super cool. And there may be people who may not want to do this because they may feel like it's too much editing. But I actually love it, you know, because I'm learning from it, so I don't mind. Okay? So it's still going. And after I do this, okay.
This place never fails to impress. Indeed, and that suit is quite something. Thanks, yours is sharp too. Ready to head up? Lead on, let's see what the evening holds. This place never fails to impress. Indeed.
Okay, so as you can see, they look like regular people. So when you use the image, the mistake I made is I want them to still look like dolls. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna put this image back. I'm going to do it over, right? I'm going to go back and get that image, this downloaded image, and I'm going to put it here. So it's there. So I need to say what I want to say. So first thing, because they are dolls, I would say keep them as realistic fashion Ken dolls, right? Period. And then I might just say, um, them conversate, right? Make them have a conversation. Okay, so I got to make sure it's put it on video now. So it's on video. I'm putting it on the 16.9 aspect ratio because that's the type of video I'm making. And then let's just hit the arrow and let's see what happens. So now that's going to generate and just take it from there. But YouTube have new policies, so if you are a content creator, it is best that you read and find out what is new. And how I got demonetized is when I was doing those dancing celebrity characters, they felt like that didn't add enough value, because you know you use other people's TikTok videos, you go and re-edit it, you create a character, and then you use that same dance, but YouTube said no, that they will not be accepting that. So that's what made my channel get demonetized. Because other than that, my channel wouldn't have got demonetized. So I would say try to be very original with your own content. I thought I was original because it's not like I snatched the video of the persons and just uploaded it to my channel. I changed everything around, which I thought it would have been considered to be fair use, but it wasn't. Okay.
That's a sharp suit. Thanks, yours is very stylish. The pink tie really pops. I like the clean lines of yours. We should grab a coffee sometime. That's a sharp suit. Thanks, yours is very.
So as you can see, now they look more like what? They look more like dolls, okay? So I'm gonna stop this right here and I'll come back. Guys, so I'm coming back to the next part. So the next part will be, I will show you how I get the different doll houses, but I already have houses. So I will take you to the list. And this is what I do. I'm gonna close all of this out. Okay, you see all these different folders that I have. I don't mean for it to highlight like that, but these are different folders that I create. Like this says dolls, cars, and trucks and yachts. I have to, everything that I save, I have to put it into a different folder so that I can find it. This right here is Dolls of Dynasty Offices, right? This is if I want to get into making those Ghibli videos. I didn't get into it yet, but I want to. This is the videos where I had some dolls in their kissing scenes. And this is when I was doing those toddler baby dancers or singers. And I'm just going to put those on TikTok. And this right here says dolls walking dolls video. Okay. So what I do is I have to go here. I have this little SD card and I save a lot of my stuff in there. But as you can see here, this is showing you all types pics of dolls and information. I created doll bedrooms, the doll houses for dolls, a bunch of dolls for the doll show, dolls clothes, dolls hairstyles, and you know I keep track that I have 6 Dolls of Dynasty episodes. I do need Dolls of Dynasty doll hosts, like when they'll be talking about it. I only have one person. Um, Dolls thumbnails. I'm trying to keep everything in order because I'm doing everything on the computer, so everything is virtual, is digital. So I have to create all these folders so I can click in them and show you what they look like. Let's do the doll bedrooms and let's see what I have here. Let me see. This is the first one. Let's see what we got. This doll bedroom belongs to Trina. not Trina, I'm sorry. This doll bedroom belongs to Lisa Summers, okay? So that's that doll room. So that's what Lisa doll room would look like when you see her in the show. Let's see the next one. This doll bedroom belongs to Trina, right? So this is Trina's doll bedroom. And I already have it there, which this is Trina's bedroom. Okay, it looks like a different angle. Let me see. Which is cool. No, it's not. It's basically the same. So I only have two of those so far. And then, let's just see. We got doll houses. Let's see what we got here. And okay, this right here is a mansion, and this belongs to Damian Whitmore. He's the one who is always arguing with John Black. So that's his mansion. Let's see the next photo. Okay, this is John and Sahara's house, the biracial couple. This is their home. And let's see, this says dollhouse. Okay, sometimes I may have it in a 9 by 16 size, or I'll have it in a 16 by 9. So John and Sahara home. So I have to get more, right? And this is just scenery, like B-rolls when I'm creating the doll show. You will see that. But as you can see, this is a 16 by 9 photo. So it's like their doll world. That's what I'm trying to create. Let's see. Okay, this is just a wide screen, like a full 16 by 9 of John and Sahara's house, which I think these are so cool. And see, as you can see, the other photo of the widescreen of this image. Now this is in a 9 by 16 because I want to do my Dolls of Dynasty. I want to do them in 16 by 9, which is the format for YouTube, and the 9 by 16, which is the format for TikTok or Instagram, okay? Or Facebook. So I want to do both. So they may be a little different if you watch them. And let's see what this one is. Okay, yeah, I have so many pictures because I try to get different angles of their home. Here's another trick you can do when you are creating things for your dolls, right? Their doll homes, right? Let's just say I go snatch one of those, or maybe a few. Let's go back to doll. Okay, here go doll houses. Let's go back to it. Um, Let me see. I want the widescreen. Let's just say I snatched this one right here, right? I'm going to put that into my timeline, which I use Power Director 365. And let's just say I love this image right here, right? I'll open it big so you can see it. This is what it looks like, right? But let's just say I want to give it like a different angle. Let me open this up. Gotta open it. What I could do is I can zoom, meaning I can make it closer. It's just different ways you can get footage for your shows, right? Just to give it a different feel, make it more interesting, like add B-rolls and all of that. So you see that now? Now this is a much closer shot, right? Which is like that. And if I want, I could take a snapshot of that photo, save it into pictures, and I'll just say, let's just say John House, right? John House. Save it. So now I have John House. So you see this before and after. See how I got it much closer? The beauty of Grok, right? I'll go back to Grok, right? So let's remove this. And let's just go get John House. I want to make it look like you bringing it to life, right? So let's just click on this and let's go get that image. And I called it John House, right? There we go. That's John House. And let's hit open. And only thing you could say, and I gotta make sure it says video is on 16 by 9, and the aspect ratio, yeah, is 16 by 9, and the resolution is 720p, right, at 10 seconds, right? So I will say bring this photo to life, and then I'm gonna hit the arrow, and let's just see what it will do. Um, other AI programs I use besides Grok, I use Halu AI, I use Kling AI, I use Dreamface AI. Okay, those are the main ones that I use. So right now I'm using Grok, and I'm learning with Grok, there's a lot that you could do with it. You also could do your voices. It already have the voices for you, so it's a lot that you can do in this one AI program. You can use the free version or you can use the paid version. Right now, I'm on the paid version because I want my video clips to be longer. So let's just see it bring it to life. Let's see what it does for this beautiful home of John and Sahara's. Okay, so we're waiting patiently. Remember, we're in real time. So you're seeing everything that I'm doing. So yeah, when you are generating images and videos and all of that stuff, yes, it can take some time. Yeah, you're gonna spend hours doing this, especially depending on how long you want your videos to be. Okay, so look at that. This is what Grok will do. I think that that's beautiful. So I like this. So I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it because I need that for my doll show. Now let's just say I want to get another angle of that, right? So let's go back to doll houses, right? Let's go get them. Let's see. Let's see. Go back to doll houses. Here we go. Scroll down and let's just take this one right here. It's the same house, but this one, because this is how you can get different angles. So you just simply say, bring this photo to life, right? And then you just hit the arrow. So let's just see what it do. Okay, I'm having a little bit of a hiccup. So we're gonna stop right here because sometimes these things will do that. So I'm gonna stop. So we're back. We are back. Let's try to fix that again. So let's try to go get that picture. Because sometimes things are hiccups, right? They start to mess up. So let's go back to it. Here it goes. And let's put it back inside Grok AI. And it says type to imagine. So I'm just saying, bring this photo to life. And it's on video. This is video. I got it on 16.9 and I should be able to generate it. There we go. And let's see what it will do. And I will show you John Black and his wife, Sahara Black. Now, John and Sahara, they have a baby, but John has a previous marriage where he was married to Susan Black, okay? So all of that will come later on in Dolls of Dynasty because listen, it's just me. I'm just a one woman's band. I'm the only one doing all the editing, all the storylines for this. So it's gonna take longer to get these out because it's just me. It's not like I have a team. I don't have somebody that's writing for me. I don't have someone who's editing for me. I don't have none of that. Okay, so this is why I went with doing it in a digital format, as opposed to the way I used to do it before when I used to set all my dolls up on my living room table and pull out their doll houses and doll sets and all that. Oh, and I had to dress them. It was a lot of work. And when I tell you I was burnt out, I was burnt out. So this is a new way of doing it, and I'm hoping that this could be pleasantly fun, okay? For you and I to watch, and for everyone else who wants to watch it. So we're almost done. Let's see what it does. We're almost getting there. See? So as you can see, you see that sky moving, and you can see the trees and the flowers. You see it moving. I think that is so beautiful. So here's another B-roll for me. So I'm gonna download that. Okay. Another thing I meant to say when you are using Grok, if you don't want music, I think you might have to say, if I say bring this photo to life, and I might say, no music or sound effects, right? I think you can say that if you don't want it. Let's try it again. It's good that I'm showing this to you because there may be people who might want to give this a try. You know, they might say, I want to go the digital route. I have a bunch of dolls. It'd be fun to make some stories with them in this way. And it's not hard. Guys, it is not hard. It is time consuming. So if you have time, then this could be for you. And if you're the type of person who don't have time, well, then this is not for you. Even filming the other doll way, when you get all your dolls and set them up and sit them in their backdrops and do all of that stuff you got to do, grooming the dolls, fixing their hair, doing your voiceovers or however you do your voices, get your AI voices. I don't care how you do this thing, it's going to be a lot of steps. You cannot escape it. Okay? So that might not be for people, but because I love storytelling and I love creating stories with dolls, this is why I don't mind doing it. So I gotta, keep pushing so I could get my monetization back. I love being on this platform and I love building in the doll community. Okay, and I love meeting new people. Yes, I do. So now we're waiting. Let's see if it's still gonna add music. If it does, yes, it does. It still did because I thought you can just say no music or sound effects. But it's okay that it's like that because I'll still even download this because when you get the video yourself, the video clip, you can just mute it yourself. Okay, so let's go see who John and Sahara is. Let's go to that couple. So I'm gonna mute this. Okay, so now let's just go to that couple. Where will we find them at? They are in Whisk, right? But they're in download. So let's go to Whisk. And I'm going to show you John and his wife. So let's unclick this. Okay. Let's unclick some of the characters. I'll keep John clicked. He's the guy in the gray. That's John Black. And this is Damian Whitmore. This is his childhood rivalry. They grew up together and they don't really like each other. But they know business and money. Okay. John has a rich billionaire father. Okay, we'll get into this. So we'll keep John highlighted. And this is his wife, Sahara. Okay. And let's see what scenery I could put them in, being that I have them. Let's see, what scenery can we put them in? I mean, this is their house. And this is their diner set, right? This is their dining room. So let's use their dining room and let's put them in there. So I'll say create these realistic Ken and Barbie doll in this scenery, right? So sometimes you have to say keep the same features, right? Hair color, eye color. You might say hairstyle. Okay, let me fix that up. Okay. And let's just go ahead on and generate it into, we can do it in, let's do it in 9 by 16 first. So let's get John and his wife and let's see them inside their dining room set. Let's just see what happens. Sometimes it doesn't always come out perfect and you just have to keep regenerating, right? Till you get it the way you want it to be. So as you can see, there they go. Isn't that so cool? Look at this. Let's open it up. They are sitting in their dining set, right? And dining room area. And I had to, edit this video, not video, this picture of John and his wife together, right? I know I messed up a little bit, but I got to get the hang of certain editing. And if we want, we could download this, right? And I'll show you something right quick, and then I'm going to end this video. Let's download it and let's put it into Grok, right? So we're going to go back to Grok. It's over here. So let's go get that image that we just downloaded. Go to downloads. And as you can see, me showing you this, you see how much time it takes just to show that. And I always say, because they're Barbie and Ken dolls, so we're going to say keep, oops, too many E's, keep them as realistic fashion dolls. Okay, and then you can say make them have a conversation. And we'll leave it at that. And then let's just make sure it's on video and let's hit that arrow. Ooh. Oh, I put it in 9 by 16. That's okay. Because these are just examples. Right, because the image was a 9 by 16 image. And this is where I'm going to end it, guys. So this is just a way of me showing you, how you can edit with AI tools, where you can create a binge-worthy drama soap opera. But it's so many steps to this because it is digital. So it might be more work to do it this way than to do it the old fashioned way where I had to put my real camera in front of my dolls and edit and sorry, not edit, and to film them. Okay. So this might be more work, but I will make certain videos of this because I think it's cool to see because I think it's different. I don't know if there are any other channels that's doing it like this. I'm not saying that they can't, but I don't think so. I don't see it. But what you will see on YouTube and TikTok or even Facebook, there's a lot of those African folktale stories that's going on that is creating stuff like this, but they're using regular, realistic AI images. So let's listen.
You look wonderful, by the way.
Thank you. Your suit is very sharp as well.
I appreciate that. Shall we?
Yes, let's. This is a lovely setting, isn't it?
It is. You look wonderful, by the way.
Thank you. Your suit is very sharp as well.
I appreciate that. Shall we?
Yes, let's. This is a lovely setting, isn't it?
Okay, so I will download this. Now, what I forgot to say, now here's the tricky part with AI, right? Being that there's a photo there, and I'm going to try this one more time. Sometimes because there's a photo in the image, the photos be talking. So we don't want that. So I did say keep them as realistic fashion dolls, make them have a conversation. And then what I will say is the photo, the wall in the picture frame, keep them quiet and not moving. So let's try that over. And there we go. Let's try it again because I do see that be happening. And when I'm watching some of those African folktale things, I do kind of see some of the images on the wall is talking while the main character is talking. So with AI, listen, it's not perfect yet, but it's getting there. It's damn good. And a lot of us that use it are pleasantly happy and surprised because it has grown over the last year or so. Because when they were starting out, they weren't that good. It was really cringy, but it's gotten a lot better. But if, like I said, if you have patience, you can do this. But I'm showing you this. I am showing all of this to you in real life, right? In real life, in real time. So it's generating. This is why the videos are longer. And I do have the highest speed that I use with Verizon. So this is what it takes because trust me, there are 100,000 other people that is using Grok. So yes, when you are generating, it may be a little slower, but it picks up. But it's never nothing to where you like, I can go to the store and come back and it's still generating. No, depending on your high speed internet, okay? So I do have the highest speed and we're almost there. Let's just see if the picture in the frame will not be moving or talking because we don't want that because that's creepy.
This is a lovely dinner setting.
It is. The flowers are beautiful.
Thank you. Your suit looks sharp.
Thanks. Your outfit is very chic.
I'm glad you think so. This is a lovely dinner setting.
It is. The flowers are beautiful.
So, boo boo, there's a hiccup. The image on the wall is moving and it's smiling. It's almost like they are in their conversation. So, what you gotta do, you just gotta play up with it so that that don't happen. So probably what it is, I gotta find the right words that I have to say so that it will keep them quiet. But trust and believe me, I will figure it out. But anyway, this video is super long. And I just want to thank you all for watching. Listen, it'll be a playlist. I will put them in the playlist. Watch the first video. Take your time and watch them if you're interested in what I'm doing and you're like, how she's doing this, how she's getting these dolls and all these backdrops and these sets. Well, this is how I'm doing it. Using AI tools, okay? The AI tool is the tool and I am the commander. So, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in another video. Bye for now.